What's up, family? Marcus here with the Puka Minute. I want to welcome all 107 subscribers and 13 Patreons of the Puka Minute. Our numbers keep growing, and that is because of you guys hitting that like button. I want to thank you for that. And also, Julian, why are you stalling? Let's get on with the episode. Of course, we cannot forget our trades of the day, and incoming to us are, well, plenty of cards. We've got 3 foil promo anticipates, a foil promo to the slaughter, 4 foil painful truths, 2 foil anticipates for Battle for Zendikar, 1 foil galvanic bombardment, and 3 foil to the slaughters. We can't forget about what was in the mail, and today, Julian, we're gonna need a drum beat. Hit it. Without further ado, in the mail was nothing. I was going to play a trick and say we got a Black Lotus just for fun, but then people would just say I'm trying to get clickbait, so I'm not going to go there. We didn't get anything in the mail today, but we have a lot of good stuff coming in, and there's always tomorrow. Okay, everyone, it's time to discuss the card or cards I'm willing to give bonuses for today. All right, Julian, hit me with a 30%. That's right, 30% for any Gear Hulk that you have.
Wind! Water! Hulk! Go Planet!
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet!
May it be a masterpiece, a foil, a non-foil, it don't matter. Any Gear Hulk you've got that you don't need, send it my way. 30%, and I will be very happy, and so will you. It's time for the pro tip of the day, everyone. And the pro tip of the day today is the Sweepstakes Hub. Why not send out a couple cards every month just in order to get a couple entries into the sweepstakes? Like you could have entered to win the Tropical Island, and then there was the Japanese booster box of Kaladesh. Right now, it's a lifetime membership to Puka Trade. So, yeah, really good idea. Send some cards. Get enough, at least, for some entries into the sweepstakes. Because you never know. You could be a winner. It's time to announce the winner of our 300 Puka points for today. If you want to be entered to win tomorrow, make sure you comment down below. That's right. That's all you got to do for this daily giveaway. Just comment down below every episode, and you're always entered to win. Remember, if we get more than 30 likes on any video, that'll be 600 Puka points rather than just the 300. So it does behoove you to hit that like button. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and announce the winner. The winner of 300 Puka points for today's episode is Ant-Man. No, not Julian, not Ant-Man. I mean an ant, man. It's an ant. Man, you're killing me, Julian. Alright guys, giveaways aside and all jokes aside, it's time to get real. It's time to shoot from the hip. This time it was a sniper, guys. Shots fired, shots fired. Listen up. People are complaining about Puka Trade. That is not something that's new. I am defending Puka Trade. Again, not something that is new. But I want to throw this little bit of information at you, and I want to see what you think. 90%, and this is my own statistics that I just now came up with, 90% of MTG players have cards they don't use, or want, or need. So, let's just take that in for a second, all right? Just like Jericho.
Drink it in, man.
Drink it in. So, these 90%ers here that have all these added cards, what do they do with them? Throw them in a trade binder, maybe move them really, really slowly, maybe not move them at all, maybe have them in their trade binder so long that their value drops to the point to where they're just bulk. point is that if just some of these individuals, I'm not saying all of them, because that'll never happen, but if some of these individuals would realize the greatness that is Puka Trade in this situation, because I want you to think about this for a minute. Rather than let these cards sit stale and staggered in their, stagnant, in their binders, why not trade them off for Puka points? Okay, now granted, most of those people probably think Puka points are worthless. Well, guess what? So is a card that you don't need or want. So people complain that they barely ever get cards. Well, if you're trading in a card or cards that you don't need or want, then why does it matter if you have to wait a little while? At least when you trade that card in, you're going to get a fixed amount. So say you're trading in a card that's 106 Puka points. All right, the card is sent, you get 106 Puka points. Wouldn't you rather have 106 Puka points when that card is eventually maybe going to drop down below 50 cents? You know what I mean? No, not all cards are dropping. Not all of them are going to be worthless. But what I'm telling you is that a large amount of cards that people want to trade out are going to drop. That's why you don't need or want them in the first place. But there are far more people wanting cards than people sending cards. So if we take advantage of that right now and in the future, we can send out a lot of cards that we're just going to let sit stale, and we can get our Puka points. And in my opinion, those Puka points are going to be worth more tomorrow than they are today, this, that, and so on. So to those of you out there scared to trade cards because you don't think the Puka points are valuable, well, if you just follow the rule of sending cards that you definitely aren't going to use or want or need, then there is no issue. Also, there's the sweepstakes hub. Okay, just like I said in the pro tip, the sweepstakes hub allows you to buy entries to things with Puka points. Maybe it is more valuable to you to get 3 entries to win a booster box or whatever the sweepstakes might be at that time. Let those cards that aren't doing anything in your collection, let them work for you. When you go to your LGS to go do a draft, after your draft is over, probably more than half of the cards you draft you're never going to use again. Unless you get super lucky and you draft all greatness. And then, you can... Who makes a deck after a draft out of all the cards they draft? No one does that. Nobody. So those extra cards that you're going to have, the card that you hate drafted because it was a rare and it was the 5th pick, and you only drafted it because it is a rare and it might be worth 70 Puka points, send it out. Okay, so now you're going to tell me, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to pay for a 47-cent stamp. I get that. Completely understand that. That's why you send stuff in packages. You use package mode, just like in yesterday's pro tip, okay? So, those cards are going to add up. Just like my sending yesterday. If you saw my hashtag one trade a day yesterday, it was a mile long. Not many of those cards were over 100 Puka points, but when they're that many together, you're having your cards work for you. And before this turns into too long of a rant, I'm just going to end it now. I think you guys understand what I'm saying. Comment down below. Give me any feedback that you might have. Of course, that'll turn into an entry to a giveaway. Our daily. Okay, 300 Puka points or 600, depending on likes. But take this information, guys, and drink it in. Put your arms in the air and drink it in, man. Drink it in. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here on this episode of the Puka Minute. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it. Like I said, there are 107 subscribers, and as long as you share this content, that number will continue to grow. If you're interested in winning that staple of the month, the SOTM, please make sure you're a Patreon and follow that link down below to become one. You also get other perks like Puka packs, Puka packages, and you could even get a fat pack if you really wanted one. Since you're still here, eager and ready for more, let's move over to the subscriber giveaway pack. Click this link right here, or follow the link down below. Until next time, I'm out, guys.